hunter or prey. It was here that we met our final battles.
All the sun touches is ours to fight for.
I am the moon that never falls, here to rewrite the ending.
Moonlight and sunlight, a tale intertwined. The case is now open. What answers will we find? Augusta is an upcoming electro-resonator. She's an undefeated gladiator and a fearless leader with a will of iron. But what makes her so special? Why is she associated with the new patch? Evidence 1. Patch's title, By Sun's Scourge, by Moon's Revelation. Mentioning the sun is not just to be poetic, it is referencing Augusta. The devs could have chosen any title, any name, anything, yet they decided to go with this, the sun's scourge. They have singled out Augusta's identity as the sun. She seems to be more than a character. She's like the beacon of 2.6. So what can we deduct from this? Leave your answers in the comments. Evidence 2. The official previews and gameplay. She seems to be extremely powerful and very, very strong. She has a lot of brute force in her, I can say that. She seems to be like a warrior, a gladiator. Evidence 3. Her identity and the lore tease. Augusta isn't just a fighter, but she has ties to Septimon's politics. It seems that her powers or her strength or something has been passed down by generations and given to her. Or it could be the people of Septimon recognizing her and wanting her to fight for them and take care of them and protect them. This adds weight to the narrative and it makes it very mysterious on what her powers are. Here's what I can deduct with my rookie detective skills. Augusta has a sun-themed design. This hints at strength, as the sun symbolizes life, light, power, and warmth, embodying cycles of renewal, hope, and time. This definition could also link to all of these hands here. Her gameplay shows that she's a force to be reckoned with. The lore also shows that she is more than a combatant, maybe even a protector of Septimon. And finally, there are lore hints that tie her deeply to the region. That could be passed down from generation, or just politics. Just politics. Not just combat at all. So who is this mysterious leader? An oh my god. Is she an enemy or a foe? Isn't that the same thing? Is she a friend or a foe? As the case remains open, case number 2 awaits us. Now we turn to our second subject, Iuno. Mysterious, calm, shrouded in the light of the moon. Evidence 1. The patch title. Version 2.6 is By Sun's Scourge, by Moon's Revelation. If Augusta embodies the sun, then Iuno is the moon. But the title doesn't just mention the moon, it speaks of a revelation. The word implies truth, exposed secrets, and hidden knowledge. Iuno isn't just a fighter, she may be a revealer of mysteries. Evidence 2. Gameplay previews. Unlike Augusta's raw force, Iuno's gameplay appears elegant and deliberate. Every strike is measured, like she calculates every action. Her power feels connected to cycles, waxing and waning like the moon itself. This contrast sets her apart, where Augusta overwhelms, Iuno observes and reveals. Evidence 3. Lore and identity. The moon has long been tied to the themes of wisdom, illusion, and reflection. Iuno may not lead armies, but her presence hints at something deeper. Perhaps guidance, insight, or even a prophecy. Could she be a hidden counterbalance to Augusta's blazing sun? The devs state that she was born during a lunar eclipse. They state here that she can read fate, and that she's almost never wrong, but she's not obsessed with prophecy. So by that standpoint, we can also kind of assume that she might hide some very important information from us, especially with this little scene right here.
The unknowable void, that is your fate.
She knows that that's our fate.
The Septimont only need to be loyal to Septimont, not her Augusta. I've seen things others can't begin to imagine. So why, at the moment, I should have seen the clearest, did I close my eyes? Come!
Right there. The moment she should have seen the clearest, she closed her eyes. That could also mean she saw some fate, somebody's fate, and she decided not to go through with it and just leave it. What are your guys' theories about these characters? What do they resemble? What do you think would happen? So once again, my amazing Ricky skills can deduct this. The sun burns bright, but it is the moon that reveals truth in the dark. Yuno's association with the moon suggests that she is more than a warrior. She could be the key to uncovering hidden parts of Septimont's story. Her elegant combat, her lunar symbolism, and her very name all point to a resonator with mysteries yet to be unveiled. So the question remains, what revelations will Iuno bring when the moon finally rises? Case 3, the comparison. The part where the threads begin to cross, where Augusta and Iuno stop being individuals and start becoming symbols. Up until now, we've looked at Augusta and Iuno as separate case files. Two different resonators, two different roles. But the real question is, why are they paired so deliberately in the story? Why is the patch title By Sun's Scourge, by Moon's Revelation? Why is one releasing first and the other second? Why is every trailer, teaser, and line of text soaked in celestial metaphors? Because together, they're not just characters, they're a duality. Let's revisit Augusta. She's bold, she's direct, she's the kind of character that doesn't seem to wait, she acts. Her title, her lore, her presentation all scream one thing: dominance. She's the undefeated gladiator. She rises from the arena to become the F-paw of Semont. She's the sun's scourge, burning bright, blazing fast, and impossible to ignore. She doesn't just fight for her people, she represents them. Her strength is tied to tradition, to politics, to power. When you look at Augusta, you don't just see a resonator, you see a force of nature, a symbol of control, and a beacon of leadership. Now contrast that with Iuno. She doesn't rush in, she observes, she reveals. As the priestess prodigy, she's trained in foresight, in divination, in finding truth in the quiet moments. If Augusta is about force, Iuno is about clarity. If Augusta commands the crowd, Iuno listens to the whispers. Where Augusta burns, Iuno reflects. She is the moon's revelation. Her power is not to strike but to see, to guide, to interpret. Sun and moon, day and night, action and reflection. This isn't just coincidence. This is narrative symmetry, designed, intentional, and deliberate. The devs at Kuro didn't just pair them randomly, they built an entire patch theme around this duality. Even the release order reflects this. Augusta comes first, like sunrise, then Iuno follows, like moonrise. The sun scourges, the moon reveals. They are two halves of one whole. Here is where it gets deeper. Why does it matter? In almost every culture, the sun and moon represents a cycle. One gives light, the other reflects it. One rules the day, the other the night. So when they meet at dawn and dusk, that's when it happens. So what does this mean for Wuthering Waves 2.6? It means the devs are telling us this patch is about transition. It's about two powers, two philosophies meeting at the horizon. Augusta represents control through strength, she leads by command, she fights, wins, and rules. Iuno represents guidance through wisdom, she leads by understanding, she listens, advises, and interprets. Now here's the question. What happens when those two ways of leading clash? Because they probably will. Augusta may be confident in her ability to protect Sentimont, but Iuno might see a danger she can't. Iuno does state in the trailer that the people should follow and be loyal to Septimont, not Augusta. So what does this mean? What kind of conflict is about to arise? Augusta may want to act, but Iuno may want to wait. One rushes forward, the other holds back. What happens when they disagree? This isn't just the sun and moon, it's force versus foresight. I have a theory. The devs are building up a hidden conflict between these two. Not open warfare, but a divide. Iuno's revelation might be something Augusta doesn't want to hear. Maybe a prophecy, maybe a betrayal, maybe a truth that shatters the order Augusta is trying to protect. If that's the case, then this patch isn't just about two characters. It's about a choice. A split. A moment where the player might have to side with the sun or the moon. Let's break down the title one more time. By Sun's Scourge implies action, consequence, even distraction. Augusta's actions will set something in motion. By Moon's Revelation implies truth, unveiling, clarity. Iuno's foresight will uncover something buried. Together the title implies this. First something happens, then the truth comes out. And that order matters. The sun acts first, the moon reveals second. Which begs the question, what is Augusta about to do, and what truth is Iuno about to uncover? In the end, Augusta and Iuno are not just new resonators. They are narrative devices, symbols, two halves of one story. They represent more than gameplay, they represent ideas. The sun scorches, the moon reveals, one brings heat, the other brings truth. And when those two collide, we're not just watching a patch unfold, we're witnessing a myth being written. So as 2.6 approaches, remember this. You're not just pulling for characters, you're stepping into a story. A story where power and wisdom meet, where light meets reflection, where the sun and moon may not always agree. This is case 3, and it's just the beginning. This makes me wonder. Because of the lore, everything all connects. However, will their gameplay also connect too? Iuno is the moon, Augusta is the sun. And what happens when those two collide? An eclipse. Solar eclipse. Is this hinting to something deeper? Deeper in the gameplay? Deeper in the story? That is for us to find out in the patch of 2.6. Case 1, 2 and 3 are officially closed. And this is Rookie Detective Enna signing off. So I've noticed that there's 2 new Resonator things on the official Wuthering Waves YouTube page. We've got the Resonator combat and the actual story. So, to, you know, get some more evidence, I'm going to be watching these. Just as a little, you know, more evidence, you know? So let's see what these are. I want to... Oop. Oh, it's animated like this. Ooh. Whoa. Oh, she looks cool. She's so cool. Ooh. Okay, now we're going to like actual, you know, combat kind of thing. Oh. I mean, I've already seen this all, but it does look really cool. And her riding the griffin as well. That's awesome. Like, look at that. Whoa. Oh, and her like burst animation. I'm wondering, quick like pausing. What's the okay? Quality is highest. Okay, it might just be me then. Nah, her playstyle looks awesome. Nah, the power that she has. Whoa. Whoa. What is... Oh.
And should the tide of fate stir once more, she will raise this sword
Oh my lord.
and blaze through the night as the eternal sun.
Eternal sun. I mean, if that's not like a, you know, sign that she's powerful and strong and like everything, what isn't? Now it's time to watch Resonator Showcase Augusta. Sharp blade. Ooh. I mean, we need to get some evidence, you know? Let's watch.
There was once a rough lump of iron, dull, forsaken, buried in scorched soil,
Oh, what?
until freed from dirt and grime.
I love how they incorporate like the children, the younger
Sharp
versions of
blade
children.
slumbered within, awaiting the trial of fire. Hammered and pounded,
Yo, she looks cool.
purged
so
of
sick.
impurity, thus its steely frame was
Look at her.
forged. Now awakened, a blade cutting through all, yet it was honed to achievement.
Oh,
It yearned not bloodshed or war, but to carve a path
Whoa.
none had walked before. Behind high walls, glory has long decayed.
she must have been like really alone.
Even the victorious couldn't escape the sting of corruption.
Or she's just gonna wipe them out.
Yet, with unshakable resolve, the blade feared no storm or flame. Maelstroms engulfed its frame.
Whoa.
Fire scorched its crossguard. Yet it rose above blood and sand, breaking every shackle.
Damn. Ruthless.
Through countless battlefields, baptized in the dust
Oh, that looks
of
so cool.
strife, it set ablaze a trail of blood to
She's pretty though, look at that.
all for this moment.
Oh. Oh my gosh. Yo. Oh, that's crazy how her sword is made up of all swords. I've never seen that in other thingies. Oh, that's sick. Oh. New boss?
Alas,
I think.
the glorious crown favors no length. As
Whoa.
rain from the heavens pours, even the keenest steel is doomed to rust in the tempest.
Ooh.
Blade shattered, luster lost.
Dude.
No longer swift, no longer sharp, dragged down by its own weight. Heavy in
Wow.
blunt against foe.
Love the close up on the eyes. Aww.
There was once a rough lump of iron, abandoned in
No.
mud and fire.
Oh no. No, obviously she survived.
When
Yeah.
the burning valor of its past
Oh my gosh, that was close.
its silent furnace,
Dude.
the sharp blade
Oh.
within was ready.
Ew.
Once a scrap ignored by all, now
Nice.
it strikes at the throne. The once rough iron is now the true ruler.
Oh. That's, oh my gosh. It's some backstory. Damn. Is there gonna be thing after this?
And should the tide of fate stir once more, she will raise
This is the same as that one. But dang.
blazed through the night. As
She
the
is
eternal
some
sun.
figure. Holy. Holy. Whoa. This just definitely confirms my theory that, you know, August is all, you know, powerful and everything. But she might rush into things too fast. I don't know. But dang. Dude, we have so much to wait for. To see. Like, oh my gosh. This, oh my gosh. Anyways, I wanted to thank you guys so much for watching. I really, really, really do hope you enjoyed. And I will see you all next time.